Hey, good morning or good evening, wherever you are in the world. So I just wanted to give a little update about things I'm doing in the studio, things that I'm doing just in art in general. Hope you're having a great morning so far. I know it's tough to get started on a Monday. I promised myself if I did this video first thing before my workday starts that I could have some coffee. So excuse me, I'm gonna have a sip. But hey, welcome, Malisha. Good to see you. I'm still figuring out my Instagram live stuff, so I can only talk to you. I can't really type anything back to you. But I wanted to share a couple of things that I've been working on, and I'm kind of looking at my video. I'm thinking, I wish I had a bigger studio. But as you may or may not know, I actually had a 20-year creative block where I wasn't painting or drawing at all, unless it was on the computer. So I've been an artist all along, but as far as painting and drawing again, that's only recent, only since about April. So I turned my home office into a studio, but then I'm going to be moving from Malawi probably in another year and a half. So it doesn't make sense for me to really go too crazy redoing this whole studio. So I'm kind of making do with what I have, and it's okay. It's perfect. It's fine. But when I eventually move, I'll probably get something a bit bigger. But anyway, I just wanted to share a couple of things that I've been working on. So this very, very silly thing is called Look at Me Ostrich, or at least I think that's what I'm going to call it. It's basically based on an ostrich selfie that my husband took a couple of weeks ago when we were having a birthday party for my son at Mount Bunda. There was this place that had go-karts and it had some animals and they had an ostrich, and my husband took a picture with this ostrich, and this is exactly how it looked in the selfie. And then there was a woman here wearing this beautiful chitenge pattern skirt that had these binoculars, so I thought it would be kind of funny and fun and silly to put those two things together. I actually looked up this binocular pattern, and it comes from West Africa. It's an Ankara design. And yeah, so I've been working on this, and I don't know if you can see, I set up my video so that it's not mirrored, but I'm previewing it backwards. I'm hoping that you're seeing it as normal, but I can only really tell when I play this video back later, so we'll see. This is a bit of a test. But anyway, this drawing will be up on my website a little bit later today, and I added a bit of silver and white pen on top of the Tombow dual tip markers, which are basically watercolor pens. So they're very brushy. You can blend things together like a watercolor, but then they have these like little fine tips. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I know this is incredibly silly, but that's okay. A couple of things I've been experimenting with. I actually went back into this painting. So this is also reversed from my view of it. Hopefully you're seeing this the right way. Otherwise, it just looks like a weird misshapen thing when you see it reversed in a mirror. But this is the fourth of the chakra series. So I started, here I can show them to you. So I started with the root chakra, which is about being grounded, about feeling like you have a place in this world. So that was the first one. And this is you've probably seen this one quite a bit. This is the Sacral Chakra. It's the second chakra. The main color is orange. The element is water. So this is a lotus in the water, and this governs your feelings of passion and joy. And the third chakra in the series, and in this, where did I put it? Over here. Is the solar plexus chakra. So this is all about your own personal power, self-esteem, self-esteem, self-regard, self-love. And the fourth one, which I actually had to go back into because some water got on it when we were traveling and started dripping, so I went back into this one. So this is the heart chakra, which is about love. And I used a Lillian's lovebird, which apparently is only found mainly in Malawi, and especially in the part of Malawi where I actually saw them in person. They usually fly together in groups. But anyway, so that's the fourth one. So I'm going to start the fifth one in a couple of days. I'll start with the throat chakra. Actually, I have no idea what I'm going to do for the throat chakra. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Other things, I haven't really been framing anything. I've been selling quite a few prints at my Kalulu studio to different clients from around the world, which is great because with the prints on the website, you can decide if you want it to be printed out on metal, canvas, fine art watercolor paper, and acrylic, and you can get different ways to hang them, etc. So, and they can print out smaller and larger than the originals, which I have here in Malawi. My originals, I have 2 going to Boston for an auction in Boston. That would be actually this one, which I framed, but it's just because I happen to have this weird orange frame. You're probably seeing lots of reflections in this right now, but this is the weaver. Masked weaver, Malawi. So this is going to be going to Boston, and also the seahorse, which you see on the wall here. Everything else I'll be showing in the US when I go there again in summer of 2022 in Massachusetts. And this is really silly, you're going to laugh at me, but I wanted to do an experiment because, okay, so yeah, I had a creative block for the last 20 years, but I've been a digital artist all that time, so I'm much more prone to experiment with the digital world than maybe some of my more fine art counterparts are. So I'm actually playing around with opening up a gallery show in the metaverse in VR, and we have exactly one VR headset in our house, but apparently you can access it also outside of virtual reality through an app on the computer. And I'm sure that there's almost nobody wandering around the metaverse just yet, but just wait, 5 years, 10 years from now, it's going to be another story. But I just wanted to play around, and you know, I'm in Malawi, and there's really no art community here. When I moved here 2 years ago, there were no art programs really in the universities here. And there are some amazing, wonderful, inspiring local artists here, but there's not much community. So I thought, well, okay, I can, you know, participate in shows when I travel to Europe and the US. I can show my stuff there. But wouldn't it be cool if I opened up something in the metaverse and I could invite all my friends, artists, and otherwise from around the world just to come hang out for a little bit in virtual reality and come to a VR show. I know I'm supposed to care a lot about selling stuff, and I have been selling stuff, mostly prints, and gift shop things from my gift shop at my Kalulu studio. So, you know, like t-shirts, mugs, pillows. What have I been selling? Oh, ornaments, a lot of ornaments for the tree. But as far as originals go, or even just any of it, all I really care about is making a connection with the people who are drawn to my type of art. I use a lot of bright colors. I believe that you can use art for things like creative visualization, manifestation, law of attraction type stuff. So yeah, let me just show you just a couple of things that I decided to hang up here. So you can probably see my 3-finger salute, which is my artwork created for my friends in Myanmar. I lived in Myanmar for 3 years before Malawi, so I'm thinking a lot about my friends there. And you saw the chakra stuff, and just a couple of other things over here. I actually sold a canvas print of this paper crane to someone in Australia recently. So this is the original. And she got it as a nice, big, beautiful canvas for her son because he's very interested in Japanese culture. So paper cranes are considered good luck in Japan. And actually, this particular painting has a whole bunch of lucky animals hidden in it. So there's some frogs, some turtles, rabbits, which we call in Malawi Kalulu, other cranes, koi fish, dragons. So this is kind of a fun one that I did before my last trip to the US. Just a couple of different drawings here. I have more work, but I haven't hung it up. I kind of feel bad because I've seen some of my colleagues who are doing live art shows, and they have these big, beautiful studios. They've been, you know, painting and drawing for like all that time that I wasn't painting and drawing except on the computer. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for joining me. It's funny, you know, I have to say I am fundamentally camera shy, And there's a reason I'm doing it now when like half the world is still sleeping, but it's just because it's morning here and nobody's around, and I only have like maybe another 30 minutes before I start seeing a lot of people. So that's why I'm doing this video now. But anyway, what am I doing at work today? So I am working with a group of 10 young people in Malawi. They're doing the Digital Media Accelerator program, which I set up with the United Nations Population Fund. And we've already met 9 times. We have 9 more times, so about half and half from August to December. And we're going to be presenting an animation and visual presentation at a conference of media professionals in Mangochi in like 2 weeks now. So I'm going to be working, they wrote a script for the animation and now I'm going to be putting it together today. So I'm going to be quite busy. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. I don't want to ramble on. I could I could talk for like, 40 minutes, and I know you don't want that. But anyway, I just wanted to share what I've been working on. So next order of business, besides the animation stuff and setting that up for United Nations Population Fund, is I'm going to touch this. I have the photo of this for the print. I'm going to make it nice, and then I'm going to put it on my website today. So if you want to see what we're doing, is that Des? I feel like this is Desi from Ethiopia joining me. Anyway, I want to say hi. But I'm actually just about to go. Hope you guys are well. Hope you have a great day in your part of the world. And I can toast coffee cups with you. Cha-ching. All right. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.